There's a lie in America that we've always been told since we entered elementary school. It's that every vote matters. We hear it in our classroom and on television and even on music and the radio. People to this day still believe that every vote matters. But there has been 5 times in history in presidential elections that it shows that it doesn't. To the side, you can see John Quincy Adams, Rutherford B. Hayes, Benjamin Harrison, George W. Bush, and the most prolific one by defects is Donald Trump. The people believe that the Electoral College is good because it is what our founding fathers wanted and it keeps the two-party system strong. I disagree. I'll explain our founding fathers' intent for the Electoral College is is not relevant and how the two-party system is a disadvantage to our society. I will start by talking about the intent of our founding fathers. People say that we should keep the Electoral College because that's what the founding fathers wanted. The purpose for why the founding fathers created the Electoral College is outdated now. It was created by the means of the founding fathers thought the public it was too ill equipped and not knowledgeable to vote for presidents. People will justify this saying it is in the Constitution that our forefathers saw this was the best way for our government and the system for our government and that the system has been in place for over 200 years. So why should we change it? How have we changed? Over the years, the American public we've gotten more involved in politics and more aware of the mechanics running. As you can see here on the graph to the bottom right, you can see the increase in voter polling has skyrocketed over the years. This is due to more people being treated and the more achieved in the politics, so they increase the voter turnout. We also have newer ventures that help creating and help people be able to locate and track more information more than it did in the past. So it'll help catching up and like knowing about the policies more efficient and feasible. Now I'm going to talk about the two-party system the Electoral College promotes. The Electoral College supports the two-party system because people people respond in support of the Electoral College because of the system, because it's very clean and organized. People these days often enjoy simplicity, and that it relates, and this two-party system also relates to some other major governments like the UK and Australia. Uh, my opinion why the two-party system needs to change is it ignores any alternative ideas that a third party could evoke. Even if the idea is feasible, since they're a third party, they won't get as much attention or views. The problems with it is the world will eventually push Americans further away from each other, even into two halves, creating further discontent with each party than there already is right now. People without knowledge of the Electoral College won't even know it exists. Though when they find out, they learn the truth of it and how small their voices really are. People who do know about the Electoral College they're stuck in the mentality of our forefathers. They think we still need electorals because we, as a public, are still unknowledgeable about policies, or they are strong believers of the two-party system. Last thought is that if we keep the electoral system, our nation will never change, and our political parties will keep growing further and further apart until America, as you know, will be functionally separated into two different factions. My bad, more worse than what we are now. Thank you.